Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. So today I want to talk to you about why I'm not setting a resolution for 2021. Now, for those of you who know me, you probably think this is insane. I am known as the type A person who always has goals, always has to-do lists going, knocking things off, accomplishing everything I can as fast as I can. And I put off posting a video for a long time because I couldn't decide what I wanted my 2021 resolution to be. I really struggled with this, with everything going on, from obviously with the pandemic and some other big moments happening in my life. I'm going to be graduating college this year, starting work in the fall, and it was really hard for me to pick one thing that I wanted to dedicate this year to. And so instead, I want to share with you what I'm deciding to do to replace that one New Year's resolution. If you're interested in this, make sure to watch till the end of the video, and I'm going to give you some tips for doing the same in your own life. All right, so there's quite a few reasons why I struggle to set a New Year's resolution this year. The first reason is just the unpredictability of everything going on right now. I know a lot of us looked at 2020 and we were expecting the best year ever. I had a ton of goals, a ton of plans, and none of them really ended up happening the way I expected. Even now, things are still very uncertain. I'm currently in quarantine as some of my family has COVID right now. Everyone's fine, but it's still just the unpredictability of all the situations we're in right now, making it difficult to decide and to promise that I'm going to dedicate myself to one area of my life. And that's just something I didn't feel comfortable doing this year. I want to have that flexibility to make choices and decisions in the moment as they occur. And again, going back to just being intentional with my life. In my video about what I learned from 2020, I talked a lot about how sometimes there's a silver lining in every situation. And that's something that I'm taking with me into this year. And looking at life with that intentional outlook, realizing that any situation has opportunity in it to be successful. I don't want to constrain myself to predetermined rules for living that I set on New Year's Eve late at night. So instead, I am deciding to give myself grace this year. That's going to be a big thing for me. A lot of us are experiencing so many different things right now, so many different challenges, so many different moments, monkey wrenches thrown in all of our plans. And so I don't want my resolution to end up adding more stress to my life instead of solving problems from the beginning. I also really want to focus on forgiving myself when I don't achieve my goals. Like I mentioned, I'm very type A when it comes to goal setting. So I'm good at setting goals, I'm good at achieving them, but when I don't achieve them, I can tend to beat myself up about it, and it doesn't help improve me in the way I'd like it to. Even though you can look successful on the outside, I'm figuring out that true success also means an internal sense of peace that I am trying to find. And I think not setting a big goal will help me adjust to the situation I'm in and give myself grace, give myself that peace I need to be in the moment I'm in without worrying about everything else going on. And finally, guys, this is so important. You don't have to pick one thing to be for the year. I talk to a lot of people who they just want to be healthy, or they just want to be smart, they want to get good grades, they want to travel, they want to do things, but you don't have to define yourself to one aspect of your life. all of the branches, your mental health, your physical health, your family life, your spiritual life, your work life, all of these aspects play into who you are as a person. And it's important not to let any of them fall to the wayside because of what you're trying to become and what you're forcing yourself to be. You have to remember that you can be multiple things. You can take multiple chances, and you don't have to be defined by one goal that you set January 1st. And so here's to being multiple things. Here's to taking chances and hoping for things to get better, giving peace and grace to yourself in times of difficulty, and being flexible when the world is difficult. And I feel like this is something we can all do, something that will help everyone find that peace and find that mental clarity they need to be happy, be successful in their lives. And now, the big question I'm sure you guys are waiting for if you're still here is, what am I doing instead? Now, I'm a firm believer in goal setting. I think it's important to have a vision for your future. Otherwise, you just go where the wind takes you, and oftentimes it's not in the direction you want to go. However, with the idea of flexibility, it is important to make sure that those goals that you're setting help you grow and don't, in fact, make life more difficult and more stressful for you. My solution is going to be monthly goal setting. Smaller than a New Year's resolution and more flexible, because I'll be able to pick the goal that I want to achieve that month. And by sticking with it, I'm hoping to learn a lot about myself, to explore multiple different topics. And it will give me that feeling of success, of having done something, without giving me all of the stress that comes with not achieving a New Year's resolution. 30 days is long enough to set a habit. So we're gonna see what happens, what goals stick, which ones don't, and hopefully more than anything, it'll be a fun opportunity for me to explore multiple different areas of my life. Like I already mentioned, there's so many branches of your life that matter and so many different areas you can dive into. I'm really excited to see how this goes. I'm gonna be posting videos at the beginning of the month with what challenge I'm doing, and also videos of how it went for me. So if you guys are interested in that or you want to join in too, you are more than welcome. Let's make 2021 an amazing year. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.